What is the Nikon D5600? The Nikon D5600 is a direct replacement for the 2-year-old Nikon D5500 that has now been discontinued. The new model is primarily targeted at photography enthusiasts looking to buy their first DSLR and who have a little more money to spend, along with existing owners of older entry-level Nikon DSLRs looking to upgrade. Nikon D5600 Features. In terms of its headline specifications, the D5600 is almost identical to the D5500 it replaces. That said, the newer model does benefit from a few useful new features. Chief among these is the addition of Nikon's proprietary SnapBridge technology that uses Bluetooth Low Energy (BLE) tech for wireless image transfer duties between the camera and a connected smartphone or tablet. A time-lapse mode has also been added, and the D5600 comes with a brand new kit lens in the shape of the Nikon FPDX 18-55mm f/3.55.6 GVR. This employs a retractable design for added compactness and comes with Nikon's vibration reduction (VR) image stabilization technology built in. Unlike the FSDX 18-55mm f/3.55.6 GVR2 that came with the D5500, there is no VR on/off switch located on the lens itself. You'll need to use the in-camera menu instead. Neither is there an IMF/F switch, although manual override is available by default. Aside from these subtle additions, there isn't a great deal of difference between the D5600 and its predecessor. In keeping with the D5500, the D5600 is fitted with a 24.2 MP APS-C CMOS sensor. This provides ample resolution for larger prints, along with a generous degree of image cropping flexibility. As with previous models, the sensor forgoes an optical low-pass filter in order to maximize sharpness and fine detail, and the D5600 also employs the same Nikon X-Speed 4 image processor that was used in the D5500. Shutter speeds range from 30 to 1/4000th of a second, while sensitivity ranges from ISO 100 to 25600. Still image capture options extend to large, 24 MP, medium, 13.5 MP, and small, 6 MP, JPEGs processed in camera, while those looking for more versatility in post-production can choose between 12-bit and 14-bit lossless RAW. Video capture is possible at 1080p Full HD or 720p HD at up to 60 fps, and the D5600 also sports a dedicated microphone jack, although there's no headphone jack. The main addition to the D5600 is undoubtedly SnapBridge, which uses Bluetooth Low Energy (BLE) technology to establish an always-on connection to a smartphone or tablet. It's designed to automatically transfer all captured images from the D5600 to your device for sharing, but you can choose to manually transfer specific ones yourself. They can be transferred at their original size, or limited to 2 MB per image in order to save memory. The main benefit of SnapBridge is that Bluetooth consumes less power than Wi-Fi, thereby extending the camera's battery life. You'll need to install the SnapBridge app on your phone first, which is free to both Android and iOS users. Nikon D5600, Build and Design. The D5600 is one of the smallest and lightest DSLRs on the market. It's even slightly smaller than the cheaper Nikon D3400. While overall build quality obviously isn't in the same league as more expensive Nikon DSLRs, its polycarbonate shell feels robust enough to soak up the odd minor knock. It isn't weatherproofed, so you'll want to take care when using it in the wet. Despite its relatively small size, the D5600 offers a deep finger grip that, combined with the ridged thumb rest on the back, offers a reassuringly secure grip. Overall, it feels nicely balanced in the hand and handles very well. General operation is quick and efficient thanks primarily to the camera's large display and responsive touchscreen. My only minor gripe is that it's easy to move the active f-point inadvertently with your nose when holding the camera at eye level, but the touchscreen can be turned off if you find this a problem. Buttons and controls are generously spaced and clearly labeled, although unlike all its main rivals, the D5600 lacks any buttons that provide direct access to commonly used settings such as ISO, f-mode and white balance. If you want to change any of these, by far the quickest way is to press the I button, which takes you to a streamlined settings interface, from where you can access and change the most commonly used controls using the touchscreen. Nikon D5600 Performance. The D5600 is equipped with a slightly larger than average 3.2-inch rear display. All its main rivals sport 3-inch monitors. This is of the side-hinged, vari-angle design that allows you to position the screen at just about any angle you can think of, as well as fold it in towards the camera for added protection. Above the display, the D5600's optical viewfinder provides a bright and clear view of 95% of the frame, with key shooting information displayed directly below. Autofocus is taken care of via Nikon's Multicam 4800DX module and employs 39 individual f-points, including a block of 9 cross-type f-points in the center. This works extremely well and is certainly a step up from the 11-point f system of the cheaper D3400, delivering speedy and accurate phase detection autofocus through the viewfinder. While the D5600's Live View f isn't as lightning fast as the dual-pixel f technology that underpins the Canon EOS 800D, it's not far behind and still impressively quick. The new 15 to 55mm f kit lens is also silent when focusing, which means there's no sound to be picked up when shooting video. With its maximum burst speed of 5 fps, continuous shooting isn't a key strength of the D5600. In fact, all its rivals can shoot slightly faster, even if it's only by an extra frame in the case of the Canon EOS 800D and Pentax K70. Perhaps more tellingly, the D5600 also falls behind the competition when it comes to how many consecutive frames can be captured before the frame rate drops below 5 fps. With a 16GB SanDisk Extreme Pro Class 10/U3 SDHC card inserted, I was only able to record 10 consecutive RAW images at 5 fps, while for RAW plus JPEG the figure dropped to just 5 frames. By way of comparison, the Canon EOS 800D can shoot 25 consecutive RAW files and around 22 RAW plus JPEG. Nikon definitely needs to